Welcome back. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the first 24 episodes of Battle Through the Heavens, exploring the intricate world building, character developments, and key plot twists. Let's jump right in. We're introduced to Xiao Yan, a young man once celebrated as a martial arts prodigy in the Xiao clan. However, for the past 3 years, his donghua, a vital energy for cultivation, has mysteriously disappeared, leaving him powerless and the subject of scorn. This episode sets the stage for the series, showing the burden of expectations placed on Xiao Yan and his fall from grace. The story takes a turn when Xiao Yan accidentally activates a mysterious ring left to him by his mother, which reveals the spirit of Yao Chen, a powerful alchemist. Yao Chen becomes Xiao Yan's mentor, promising to help him regain his lost powers. Xiao Yan's training under Yao Chen begins. Yao Chen teaches him about the importance of cultivating donghua and introduces him to alchemy, which plays a critical role in enhancing his abilities. Meanwhile, Xiao Yan's fiancée, Yan, visits the Xiao clan to annul their engagement, claiming that Xiao Yan is no longer worthy of her. This public humiliation fuels Xiao Yan's determination to reclaim his former strength. He vows to defeat Yan in a duel 3 years from now, setting the primary goal for his journey. With Yao Chen's guidance, Xiao Yan makes rapid progress in his cultivation. He begins to understand the complexities of donghua and the vastness of the martial arts world. This episode focuses on Xiao Yan's internal struggles as he grapples with the shame of his past and the pressure to prove himself. His dedication to training shows his resolve to overcome the obstacles before him. Yao Chen also begins to reveal more about his own past, hinting at the depth of knowledge and power he possesses. Xiao Yan's progress doesn't go unnoticed. During a gathering of the Xiao clan, he demonstrates his regained abilities, shocking everyone, including his father, Xiao Yan. This episode highlights the family dynamics within the Xiao clan, as well as the expectations placed on Xiao Yan as the former prodigy. His demonstration of strength not only restores some of his lost honor, but also rekindles hope within his father. The episode delves into the emotional weight Xiao Yan carries as he struggles to balance his personal ambitions with the expectations of his clan. The news of Xiao Yan's restored powers spreads quickly, drawing attention from both allies and rivals. Yan, Yan's master and the leader of the Yunlan sect, becomes interested in Xiao Yan's sudden improvement. Meanwhile, Xiao Ning, a senior member of the Xiao clan who has always looked down on Xiao Yan, challenges him to a duel. The fight is intense, showcasing Xiao Yan's mastery of the techniques taught by Yao Chen. This duel is a turning point, as Xiao Yan's victory not only solidifies his comeback, but also serves as a warning to those who underestimated him. As Xiao Yan's reputation grows, he receives an invitation to a gathering of young elites. This is more than just a competition, it's an opportunity to test his skills against the best of his generation. The episode introduces a new environment filled with potential allies and enemies. Xiao Yan must navigate the social intricacies of this gathering, forming alliances while avoiding traps set by those who see him as a threat. The gathering is a microcosm of the larger martial world, where strength, cunning, and alliances determine one's fate. The gathering brings together the most promising young fighters from various clans and sects. Here, Xiao Yan encounters Xuner, a mysterious and powerful girl with her own secrets. This episode focuses on the intense battles and the growing tension among the participants. Each fight is a test of not only physical strength, but also strategic thinking. Xiao Yan quickly realizes that while his training has made him strong, the competition is fierce, and many of his opponents possess abilities that challenge him in unexpected ways. Xiao Yan's first battle at the gathering is against an opponent who underestimates him due to his past reputation. However, Xiao Yan uses this to his advantage, strategically outmaneuvering his opponent and securing a decisive victory. This episode highlights Xiao Yan's growth in both skill and confidence. His victory earns him respect among the participants, but it also puts him on the radar of more powerful contenders who now see him as a serious threat. The episode ends with Xiao Yan reflecting on the importance of maintaining his focus and not allowing early success to make him complacent. As the competition heats up, the rivalries among the participants intensify. Xiao Yan faces increasingly difficult opponents, each battle pushing him to his limits. Behind the scenes, some participants conspire against Xiao Yan, fearing his potential. This episode builds on the theme of perseverance, as Xiao Yan must stay vigilant and adapt to the ever-changing dynamics of the gathering. He also begins to sense that the gathering is more than just a competition. It's a stage where the young elites are being tested for something much larger. During a particularly challenging match, Xiao Yan finds himself on the verge of defeat. Just as it seems all is lost, Xuner intervenes, helping him turn the tide of the battle. This episode explores the theme of trust and the importance of allies. Despite his initial reluctance to rely on others, Xiao Yan realizes that he cannot face every challenge alone. Xuner's assistance not only saves him in the moment, but also deepens their bond, hinting at a more significant connection between them that will be explored in future episodes. As Xiao Yan continues to progress in the competition, his opponents become more determined to take him down. In a particularly intense battle, Xiao Yan is forced to reveal a hidden power, one that even Yo Chen did not fully anticipate. This power, rooted in the mysterious ring and Xiao Yan's own potential, shocks everyone, including Xiao Yan himself. The revelation of this power raises questions about Xiao Yan's true lineage and the source of his strength. The episode ends with Xiao Yan reflecting on the dangers of revealing too much too soon. The competition's final stages are approaching, and Xiao Yan uncovers a conspiracy aimed at discrediting him and weakening his position. This episode is a turning point, as Xiao Yan must use both his strength and intelligence to navigate the traps set by his enemies. He discovers that some of the participants have been working together to eliminate him from the competition. With Yao Chen's guidance, Xiao Yan devises a plan to expose the conspiracy, while also securing his place in the final battles. The episode ends with Xiao Yan standing victorious, but with the knowledge that his true enemies are still lurking in the shadows. After the intense battles and political maneuvering, Xiao Yan emerges as a force to be reckoned with. However, the aftermath of the gathering leaves him with more questions than answers. Xiao Yan begins to realize that the gathering was just a small part of a much larger conflict within the martial world. He learns more about the powerful clans and sects that control the world's resources and the political intrigues that shape their actions. This episode sets the stage for Xiao Yan's next steps, as he prepares to leave his hometown and explore the wider world. With the gathering behind him, Xiao Yan returns to the Xiao clan to prepare for his departure. This episode focuses on the emotional farewells between Xiao Yan and his family. Xiao Zhan, his father, expresses both pride and concern for his son's future. Xiao Yan also has a heartfelt conversation with Xun'er, who hints at her own mysterious background and her reasons for supporting him. As Xiao Yan sets out on his journey, he is filled with a mix of excitement and trepidation. The road ahead is filled with unknown dangers, but Xiao Yan is determined to face them head-on. Xiao Yan's journey takes him to new towns and regions, each with its own unique culture and challenges. Along the way, he encounters various characters, some of whom become friends and allies, while others turn out to be enemies. This episode highlights the vastness of the world and the diversity of its inhabitants. Xiao Yan continues to train under Yao Chen's guidance, learning new techniques and refining his skills. He also begins to encounter more powerful opponents, each battle teaching him valuable lessons about strategy, patience, and the importance of preparation. Xiao Yan arrives in a town under the control of a tyrannical figure who oppresses the local people. Unable to stand by and watch, Xiao Yan decides to intervene, despite knowing the risks involved. This episode showcases Xiao Yan's growth not just as a fighter, but also as a person who stands up for justice. The battle against the town's oppressor is fierce, with Xiao Yan using all his skills and knowledge to defeat a much stronger opponent. The victory earns him the gratitude of the townspeople, but also attracts the attention of more powerful enemies. News of Xiao Yan's deeds spreads, and he soon finds himself pursued by a powerful enemy seeking revenge. This episode focuses on the theme of consequences, as Xiao Yan must deal with the fallout of his actions. He realizes that every victory comes with a price, and sometimes that price is the attention of those who wish him harm. The episode builds tension as Xiao Yan prepares for the inevitable confrontation, knowing that he is being hunted by a formidable foe. He also begins to question whether his quest for power is worth the danger it brings to himself and those around him. The enemy finally catches up to Xiao Yan, leading to an intense and life-threatening battle. This episode is one of the most action-packed so far, with Xiao Yan pushing his limits to survive. The battle is not just a physical challenge, but also a mental one, as Xiao Yan must stay focused and think several steps ahead of his opponent. Yo Chen provides crucial guidance, but ultimately, it's Xiao Yan's ingenuity and determination that save him. The episode ends with Xiao Yan victorious, but severely injured, forcing him to take time to recover and reflect on the dangers of his journey. Severely wounded from his previous battle, Xiao Yan seeks refuge in a remote village where he meets a skilled healer. This episode explores the theme of recovery, both physical and emotional. The healer, an elderly woman with a mysterious past, teaches Xiao Yan about the importance of balance and the dangers of pushing oneself too hard. As Xiao Yan heals, he also learns new techniques that will aid him in future battles. The time spent in the village allows Xiao Yan to reflect on his journey so far and the choices he has made. While recovering in the village, Xiao Yan unexpectedly reunites with an old friend from his past. This friend, who has also been on a journey of self-discovery, shares stories of their own adventures and the challenges they have faced. The reunion is bittersweet, as both friends realize how much they have changed since their last meeting. This episode delves into the theme of friendship and the ways in which people grow apart and come back together. It also serves as a reminder to Xiao Yan of the importance of his relationships and the support they provide. With his injuries healed and his resolve strengthened, Xiao Yan continues on his journey. This episode focuses on his pursuit of greater power as he seeks out rare materials and techniques that will enhance his abilities. Along the way, he encounters various challenges including dangerous beasts, treacherous terrain, and cunning opponents. Each challenge pushes Xiao Yan to his limits, but he emerges stronger and more determined than ever. The episode also introduces new characters who will play significant roles in the story's future developments. Xiao Yan's journey takes him to a region where powerful factions are gathering, each vying for control of a rare resource. This episode is filled with political intrigue and strategic maneuvering as Xiao Yan must navigate the complex alliances and rivalries that define this region. He forms tentative alliances with some factions while remaining wary of others. The episode builds tension as the various forces prepare for a major confrontation, with Xiao Yan caught in the middle. His decisions during this time will have far-reaching consequences for his future. The conflict between the factions erupts into a massive battle, with Xiao Yan caught in the crossfire. This episode is a culmination of all the training and experiences Xiao Yan has gained so far. He faces off against some of the most powerful opponents he has encountered, using every technique and strategy at his disposal. The battle is intense, with both sides revealing their true power. Xiao Yan's skills are put to the ultimate test, and he must use every technique he's learned to survive. The episode ends on a cliffhanger, leaving viewers eager to see how the battle will resolve. The battle reaches its climax as Xiao Yan faces off against the faction leaders in a showdown that will determine the future of the region. This episode is a showcase of everything Xiao Yan has learned as he fights not just for himself, but for the people he has come to care about. The intensity of the fight is matched by the emotional weight of the moment as Xiao Yan realizes how far he's come and how much he still has to go. The episode concludes with a decisive victory, but at a great cost. The region is left in ruins and Xiao Yan is left to ponder the price of power. And that's a wrap on the first 24 episodes of Battle Through the Heavens. We've seen Xiao Yan's incredible journey from a fallen genius to a powerful martial artist, but his story is far from over. Stay tuned for more as we continue to follow this epic tale of power, revenge, and redemption. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of your favorite shows.